Alrighty guys, my name is Ivan. Today we're going to be playing a game called The Will of a Single Tail. Weird, but alright. Let's go ahead and check it out. And it looks like it's like Japanese or something. I don't know. But we're starting it up. Hey, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm still alive. So, what happened? Report in. Oh. Yeah, these kind of stories. Okay. Okay, that took forever, okay. But alright. So now what's going down? It looks like this is like a story, guys. Do you remember? Happy memories from when you were young? Memories of an innocent childhood? Beautiful and richly colored. Couldn't even read that. Pretty good childhood. But heaven. Look at flowers. Okay, she was in the car with her parents, him or her. I grew up without knowing my parents' faces. Oh, it's kind of bad. Because ever since the day of the accident, I am blind. Oh. Sorry. Chapter 0. Jericho. 7/31/20. 15:30 p.m. Japan, Nanatura Mura. Kanata Ryozen. Yeah. Alrighty. Get out. Get out my phone. It looks like she's sleeping. Kanata, what are you thinking? Someone speaks to me. Only a little surprised, I turned my face to the direction in which the voice was heard. Kanata's childhood friends. Hikari-chan. No, I wasn't thinking. Really? When you face your face and the children in the direction of the sun, it's a habit of thinking something. I know it. When she says so, she laughs happily. Her name is Tsushikisa. Hikari, I don't even know how to say those names, so. In my childhood friend, I'm the best. In my dearest friend. What? Is that so? I didn't know. You didn't realize yourself? Ah. You're truly indifferent to yourself. She sighed, fed up. She's very kind and cherishes me. I lost my memory 11 years ago, but it seems that Chan was a friend for a long time. Consciousness returned after the accident when Chan came to visit me. I still remember it well. Waking up in the hospital room, I noticed that my eyes couldn't be seen. There's a dark world. In such a situation, I heard her voice. Thank God, her voice crying to say so. Can't forget. But the way school time is already over. By the way, school time is already over. There's no one in the class. Are you going home? No. I will go home. But just a bit today. The sun is felt nearby. Kanata. That remark, he sound like you're going bananas. Really? If so, bananas are a special food. Well, they are. If so, bananas can do amazing things. Haha. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Hikari-chan and I laughed together. From old days, I'm told by surrounding people that oddball, but honestly, I don't know well myself. However, Hikari-chan is friendly to me. All the other classmates also treat me as an equal friends. Good for you. So, I never really cared. Well then, I'm going to leave from now. Would you like to go home with me? We'll be dark soon. Well, let's go home together. I stand up from the chair and lift the bag I hung beside the desk. And when I was looking for a cane, Hikari-chan handed it over. Ah, thanks. Hey, Hikari-chan. What? Tell me. Now. What color is sky doing? It's red. Like a burning... It's dyed red. So bad. Okay. Interesting. Interesting story. Nadatara Mura. This is my hometown, a rural village completely isolated from the hustle and bustle of the urban area. Walk outside, can hear the singing voice of birds and insects, and at the same time, a comfortable wind blows. Moreover, in the current season, frogs join there and begin a big chorus. There are no sounds of cars coming and going. As far as I can tell, there are no high-rise apartments first. Basically, this village is a countryside. But it's by no means a bad place. Although I have never seen the sensory of Nadatarumura, it will surely be colored with beautiful mountains and landscapes. Anyway, will Kanata stay in this village after graduation? Abruptly, Hikari-chan is asking me. She walks next to me and keeps track of my walking speed. On the other hand, I walk on a road that isn't paved based on the feeling of a cane and a toe. I'm blindness, so walking speed is slow, but will not stumble. If you continue to walk the same place for any years as a habit, even one person from home to school will be able to go without problems. Basically, it's a matter of getting used to it. So as long as I'm in this village, I'm not inconvenient. Yes, I will help my family business next year. My father-in-law seems to want me to stay in this village. With a light feeling, I answered her. Since my parents died, I was named Ryuzen Kanata, and I was deposited as an adopted child to the Ryuzen family. And for 11 years, I was brought up as a daughter of the Ryuzen family. Time passed. Now I'm 18 years old. Time passed. Now I'm 18 years old, high school 3rd grader. During this year, I'm in a position where I have to choose between going on to college or getting a job. Okay? Although, in my case, that choice is equal to nothing. Are not you going to leave from this village? Yeah. I think that I can't leave this village forever. I laugh at myself like irony. What is this story, dude? Yeah, I can't get out of this village. It's unlikely that you can leave a satisfying life even if you leave this village. It took quite a while until I got to be able to send a minimum daily life without human assistance. Dress myself, go to school, make a note of the teacher's words in the class. Good. Those were never easy. What an ordinary person can do without problems. It's difficult for me. But I like this village. So, there's no dissatisfaction. With a smile, I added such words. I like the Nagatara Mura. There are not many things here. However, there's time. Time to flow slowly. It's an irreplaceable time that I have spent. Gentle people, everything wrapped me and brought up me, who became difficult even for minimal things as a person. Besides, my parents-in-law, who adopted me, are very I don't even know how to spell that. Blank people. They raised me like a real child and promised that they would take over family business even if my eyes could not be seen in the future. Well, they're good parents. It's a bad thing to waste their good faith. I think so. Hikari-chan doesn't return words. I've been friends with her for 10 years. Long time. Even without asking the words, I can understand what she is doing now. Kanata should get out of there. Get out of here. Kanata should do more various experiences and should enjoy more life. To stay in such a camped village for a lifetime, it's the worst life. Whoa. Hikari-chan says so. She holds my hands powerfully. At the same time, the staff grasps on my arm, on my right hand, fell to the ground. Oh. Hinata, let's get out of here with me. Because I'll make you happy. So always stay with me. We love each other, guys. Hikari-chan. Don't worry. The outside world isn't scary. Or rather, I feel that this village is more creepy. Or rather, I feel that I thought from long ago, as I thought, this place is strange. The decision of the village, both smartphone and internet are banned. Besides, when you leave the village, you have to book it on the roster each time. That's a ridiculous act in this day and age. Nadatsura Mura has a bit strange custom from a long time ago. Okay, what is that custom? As she said, possession of mobile phones, smartphones, or other personal computers that can be connected to the internet, etc. These prohibited in principle. Okay. In addition, when going out of the village, you must offer it to the village office each time. At that time, you will be asked in detail the reasons for going out and the expected date of returning home. Failure to do so, village checkpoints never let us through. However, all the villagers voluntarily keep the rules. Its atmosphere, peculiar to a small village. I cannot read today, guys. If we enter the neighborhood mounted directly from the village, we can leave the village by ignoring the checkpoint. However, the mountains around the village will easily be distressed even by local people if they get out of the familiar road. Moreover, we often encounter a wild bear, so there is no one who does such troublesome and dangerous things. Because this custom is to protect the villagers safely, although all the villagers are obliged, to child like ours is an honest and stiff rule. That's because the village headman is worried about everyone. All the decisions said to make it easier for villagers to confirm the safety of villagers. From the lessons learned from the great earthquake that occurred in the past, he said so. That's wrong. That's as if he seems to have us confined in this village. As if we seem to be monitored and contained. I can't say it will. It's so gross. Adults here are. I feel like I'm hiding something. What are you at? I'm scared of this village. I hate this village. She seemed to be afraid. She adhering her boy close to me in no time, and lace each other's fingers stronger. Oh, we're gonna kiss. Kanata, let's get out of this village together. Let's rent a room in a distant town and live together. Doesn't matter if Kanata is blindness. I'll become Kanata eyes. I'll make Kanata free. So, will you stay by my side forever? She whispered passionately. I feel her sweet breath. Okay. The heartbeat of her chest is transmitted to me. Okay. She's outburst of emotion, and it seems that she couldn't stop herself anymore. Me too. I want to be by your side. Truthfully, I'd like to go with you to the outside world. Even if I can't see my eyes. I feel like I can live with you. Don't worry, Kanata. I will protect you. I will become the eyes of you. I will feed you to the last minute. So, don't worry about anything. I want you to stay by my side. Nothing else matters. She hugs me and makes a check. Kissing. Okay, I know. Hikari-chan is tender. She has been with me for a long time. If I was in trouble, she'd help me at once. More earlier time than anyone else, and has become on my side. I like Hikari-chan. She's a precious friend. I want to depend on her kindness forever. So, as before. But that is no good. I can't depend on her forever. Her kindness it looks like a lake with no bottom. Once I sink to the bottom, I feel like I can't go back. That's no good, Hikari-chan. I also want to make an effort for you. Kanata. Also, I need to tell firmly to those who took care of me. I have to say, I will leave this village. So, wait a little more. I answer, I take my hand off from her, and I touched her cheeks with both hands. Okay, I know. Someday I want to see this face someday. Even just once. No matter how long it may take. I would like to see Hikari-chan's face with this eye. What kind of facial expression do you always have? What kind of eye color do you do? What kind of hair are you doing? What kind of figure are you? I want to know. I will say so, and touch face little by little. Okay? Cheeks, lips, nose, ears, eyelids, and hair. I can understand what kind of face and hairstyle it's about. Just by touch. But even so, I feel like I don't know that I know her. It's okay. If that is Kanata's wish, I'll definitely grant it. Someday, I'll cure that eye. She also gently holds my hand. Firmly, as if to convey feeling to me. But she soon leaves me. At any rate, Kanata isn't fair. After all, I'm kept waiting. Yeah, sorry. Well, think about it properly. And here you go. When she says so, she will hold me a thin object on my right hand. It's a cane. By the way, I dropped it a while ago. Ah, thanks, Hikari-chan. Sure. Kanata, I will wait for your answer a little more. So instead, can you do me a once favor? Question mark. Yes. What? When I answer, I hear some sound. Perhaps it seems that Hikari-chan is looking for something from the bag. Hehe. What do you think this is? That said, Hikari-chan made me grasp small and flat objects on my hand grips. I rely on the feeling transmitted from inside my hands and explore the identity of that object. The shape is rectangular. It's big enough to hold with one hand. A bit heavy, the surface is iron or made of rigid plastic. The material is different on the left hand, on the left and right sides. And one side is an object like glass. Eek! To the sound which suddenly sounded from the object. Without thinking, I will raise my voice. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! You've got punked. Hikari-chan. What's this? This is his smartphone. Surprised? I bought it with this secret to everyone. She says so and regains it from my hand. What? By village's rule, we are prohibited from possessing mobile phones. No problem. If you keep quiet, it will not be balls. It was hard work to make an account. I desperately persuaded my parents. But is it really okay? If anyone around me, I listen carefully and make sure there are no people in the surroundings. I would be very troublesome if someone knew that she had a mobile phone. School teachers will get angry at this time before graduation. I will have influence on a school report. There's no one. only us. Kanata, let's take a photos together. A photos? Yes. I will leave a photos of me, of the memories that we were high school students. Shoot with this smartphone. Print photo. Oh, then I upload to SNS. And be proud of it. My friend is so very cute. Yeah. So basically, guys, this is like a love story. And I do actually like a lot of love stories. Hikari-chan said and laughed. She wrapped an arm around my shoulders. Aw. Come on, laugh and laugh. This is the first picture of me and Kanata. What? Well, is this okay? I smile reflexively. Took a picture. I heard the shutter sound of the camera. In the immediate vicinity. Let's see. Good. It's beautiful. Yeah. That's nice. I could only return such an answer by listening to her words. There's no meaning of irony. But I thought it was a shame that I couldn't see it. Alright, uploading this photo to SNS. It seems that Hikari-chan is trying to manipulate the smartphone and post photos on the net. I quietly see that. Huh? Hun? Hikari-chan, have you said anything now? No, nothing. Anyway. Okay, upload completed. Hikari-chan is saying with a happy voice. The voice I heard right now is Mishiring. There are no signs of people other than Hikari-chan in the vicinity. Although I was wondering, but I could hear only her humming and the sound of the wind. I only started SNS, but I already have a follower. Every time I upload something, some people will come to see my account. So, I'm happy. Hikari is talking to me, without concern for my anxiety. It's just my imagination. I thought so. I decided to concentrate on conversation with her. Is that so? After all, Hikari-chan is amazing. To the words of Hikari-chan, who speaks happily, I am happy too. I remember this picture someday when I and you become adults. Again, remember now. When we looked at the pictures, we were enjoying these days. I'm sure. No, I have no doubt Kanata's eye will become seeing again. So it's a pleasure if you remember the day of today as a memory. Become an adult, even if we experience a lot of society's bad things. From that time on, we were friends. I want to laugh with each other. time already? I have to send Kanata away from home sooner. Kanata father-in-laws will get angry. Huh? That's right. Let's go home before it gets dark. I gripped the staff and started walking again with Hikari-chan. Anyway, the voice I heard earlier, after all, it was my Mashirin. But I couldn't forget that voice by all means. However, because I couldn't confirm it, I tried hard to forget it. With Hikari-chan, always with your important friends, laugh together. I wish these days will last forever. I don't want to be an adult. I want to be a child forever. Ooh. I think so. Is it childish? Ooh. Oh, SCP. She's got an SCP doll. A watch decorated in my room tells me about 20 o'clock. Although the clock itself can't be seen, if I remember the number of times I range at home, I can know most of the time. I changed clothes from uniforms. I sat on the desk chair and was preparing for the school tomorrow. Already this time, Dad and Mom are late. I speak out like a soliloquy. I don't know what that is. My parents in Raw said they had hurry in the village office, and as soon as I got home, they went out. But it has already been 3 hours ago. I wasn't told that return will be delayed, and I haven't heard anything today that their village meetings. Here's the countryside. We're supposed to finish mostly quickly, such as getting to the village office. Nevertheless, they will not return. There wasn't this until now. What's happened? Worried. However, often it's parents who come back to say that they were tied to a small talk at such times. In this way, it's meaningless that I'm turning on the electricity in the room, looking from the outside to let my parents know that I'm in the room. Let's say a complaint that you were worried when they came home. I think so. I will wait for a while. That moment. Kanata? We're Katana. Suddenly, the sound of the entrance opening and the voice of a person echoes in the house. This voice is my mother-in-law. Mom? I'm here. I was called by my mother-in-law and stood up from the chair, head to the door along the wall. Anyway, it was like a shouting loud voice, but it wasn't like being angry. Hikari-chan's smartphone was found. I get preached. It seems to be different. While thinking about such a thing, I open the door of the room and go out to the corridor. Kanata? Oh God. You're okay. Mother-in-law finds me, grab my shoulders, and be relieved. What? What's happened? Kanata. Hurry. Hurry and escape from this village. ASAP. Uh-oh. Huh? Wait, Mom! From this village. Why? Get away from this village. Why? Why do I need to escape? Suddenly, what did she say? I can't understand what the mother-in-law is saying. Get confused. Sorry, I have no time to explain. Listen carefully. Definitely, you must not be found by a thing. If you disappear from this world, the sleeping apocalypse wakes up. If you abandon the reality of now, the forgotten space odyssey fall down. Already, Project Mercury Atlas 18 has started. 13 has started. Everything will start moving again. All over the world will be your enemy. Walls of Jericho has braked. Foundation is no longer reliable. We can't protect you anymore. And gets scared voice, and she says like an apology. Thing? Foundation? Sleeping apocalypse? And forgotten space odyssey? I'm unfamiliar. No. In her words, incomprehensible. I couldn't think of words to hear quickly. Kanata? Look for him. He will surely help you. Brought you to this world. Dr. Seija. If Dr. Seija. It was a person name I've never heard of. But why? Long ago, somewhere. To that name, I feel very nostalgic. Wait, I don't know the meaning. In the first place, what do you mean in this world? Forgive me. No more time. Thing is chasing you. Come on, get away quickly. It was the moment she grasped my arm and tried to run. I heard a sound that I have never heard from before my eyes. and liquid splashes towards me. At the next moment, like ripping something, I hear an incredibly fleshy sound. And vigorously, a worm object came get on my body. Immediately afterwards, something struck. Something struck the wall at a distance, then falls to the floor. At the same time, I heard the sound that something falls down where my mother-in-law was. The object that fell on me slipped down from the face to the body, slide down to the floor. Huh? What's that? But the objects that were supposed to have fallen on the floor still hanging on my shoulder. Maybe it's a long and soft thing. I grabbed the object and tried to verify its identity. So it's very long and soft, and it's worm-like body temperature. Furthermore, it smells like iron, in addition to the nauseous stench. Then, next, wipe the liquid that's painted on my face with the other hand. It's not water, but it's too watery for oil. And covering my whole body. Blood smell. Ah. I can't keep standing with fear. Sit down on the spot. My knees tremble, and I can't move it properly. My brain has stopped working. What's happened? What happened to Mom? Mom? Mom! Kanata? I heard a familiar voice. The girl's voice. The voice of a close friend. Hi. Hikari-chan? Hikari-chan? Kanata? I've missed you. She comes walking towards me. I'm blind. That's why I can't see her figure. But the voice definitely hurts. But instinct tells me it's dangerous. Run away. Now, thing in front of me it isn't Hikari-chan. Come on, Kanata. Let's become one with us. SCP. Secure Contained Project. With words taken from these initials, it's a philosophy of the organization called Foundation. SCIP. real supernatural phenomena, super life forms, sorcery, magic. In addition to all other objects that can't be explained, Foundation call it so. It's an organism, an inorganic matter, or a phenomenon. There is no uniformity, commodity. Foundation secures, contains, and protects SCIP, which can't be handled with the power of common sense. Normal people, from abnormal object to obliged to defend. Also, in order to elucidate things which can't be elucidated, they continue to encourage studies day and night. They will analyze all objects of the world someday, and maybe showing us a new future for mankind. Ooh. So, if that SCIP doesn't end the world faster than that, oh my god. This is starting to get sketchy. Chapter 1. Okay, I think this is where we're gonna stop it, guys. So we're gonna probably finish the rest of the chapters in the next one. Chapter 1 is called Dark Sector. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and end it right here, guys. If you enjoyed chapter 0, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that and that like button as well. And as always, guys, I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye bye.